baby. So let's not waste any time and get right into girl chat. So ladies, get ready for this never-ending back and forth debate about men and women that have been talked about since the beginning of time. Rapper Lil Bibby recently took to social media to let the world know what was on his mind. When it comes to relationships and infidelity, he said, if she stood by you while you was cheating, she was cheating. And it looks like a lot of men agreed with him, like Meek Mill, who commented, genius. So ladies, do you agree with this statement or nah?
Nah.
I feel like, okay, not necessarily cheating, but I do think there is something to be said for a woman that stands by when a man continues and perpetually cheats on her. At some point, you have to ask yourself, why is she staying? And a lot of us have known people, and I personally have known people who have stayed because of either status or money or income, and they feel like they can't go, but their feelings aren't hurt anymore. They're not in love with that person. They don't, when they find out that the person's cheating on them for the 17th millionth hundredth time, they're like, Kanye shrugged to the situation, because in reality, their heart isn't in it anymore either. So I think that to some extent, be aware of how someone reacts to you cheating on them. If there is no reaction, pay attention to that, folks. Something's going on. Maybe they don't love you. Maybe they're not in love with you. Because, Garcon, I'm sure that you can really drive this home. Anytime I've ever been cheated on, I couldn't go back. Like, I loved the person so much that I was out of my mind, couldn't think straight, I couldn't just be like, you know what, I think we're gonna work through this. I was like, like I was losing it. So, and that's because I actually really loved the person. Then I've been cheated on by others, and I go, and I can stay. And until I figure out what my next move is. But the initial reaction wasn't something crazy. It was because at that point I was already out of love with that person. I was no longer in love with them. I just didn't know what the next move was, and I was mapping my life out. But definitely two different reactions. I heard the funniest thing I've ever heard in life. There was a Twitter thread that said, what's the worst thing that ever happened to you? And there was men on there saying, yo, I cheated on my wife. I told her about it. I confessed everything. And the bitch still didn't leave me.
Oh, damn.
And that was the worst thing that ever happened to him. He was like, yo, she won't leave.
Why,
wow.
Which is why for me,
that says a lot.
I can't even get down with the whole debate that Lil Bibby tweeted. For me, I think if she stood by you while you were cheating, ... she bugging.
I had Dr. Jackie on my podcast the other day, and she stayed after she found out that her husband was cheating. And I asked her how she could do it, and she said, really, she had to learn to trust him again. And that's what when my husband, ex-husband cheated on me, I wish I had known, because I would have gotten my groove on too. I had plenty of opportunities, but I honored my marriage and I honored my vows. But a lot of women stay. A lot of women stay because they need the financial stability, because of the kids. There's a lot of reasons.
That's
and you
what
can't
I'm saying. It's
hate
not love,
one way or
though.
another.
A lot of the time, it's not love.
Okay, the original question was, or statement was that women are cheating along with men. First of all, men cheat much more than women. From the General Social Study, 2010-2016, 20% of men reported they had sex with someone out of their marriage, as opposed to 13% of women. Jeannie, I believe
because women aren't stupid enough to say they did it.
Yeah,
women aren't stupid enough in these things.
I don't know.
Like,
I think women cheat.
Yes,
I think women cheat a lot. I think we're just more clever.
I think women cheat.
I think
just
we're
as much.
better at hiding it.
Me too.
You're not gonna.
I think men
You're not
out
gonna
there cheat.
smell cologne on us. You're gonna,
You
I wanna
can
hear what you're
smell
gonna say,
something,
Lonnie.
I'll tell you that much. I think that a lot of women, when they stay in a relationship, they stay because they don't want to lose. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to lose. They don't want to give up. They don't want to lose. So a lot of them stay because of that and you should lose. Believe me. Sometimes you need to lose.
No.
Sometimes
but you win. Can I
is
tell you
winning.
something, ladies? Always remember, if he chose somebody else, congratulations, you won. He did you a favor. If he chose somebody else, He did you a favor, girl. Bye. Let it go. No, bye.
But listen, there are women who stay and get beyond it and say that their marriage is in a better place than it's ever been.
What else are they going to tell you?
Judge. Well, I don't know.
But let's be honest. What else will they tell you? Let's be real. What are you gonna say?
And wait. I want to say this. Wait, let me say this, Garcelle, because I'm not attacking you. I'm questioning these women, and I'm not judging you as if this is your choice. I'm just saying I need these friends. I want you guys, so come be my friend and tell me the story. But here's what I'm asking. Even if your marriage did turn out great today, right? In that time, how much of your peace of mind did you have? Because I'm gonna tell you this. There's one thing that I love more than any relationship, the love of my life, the one thing I love more than Jay is my peace of mind. And if getting to trust him again, if he did something to me, meant damaging my peace of mind and dragging myself through trust.
Can I say something?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me.
That was one of the reasons I did not stay in my marriage. It would have changed the essence of me. It would have changed my spirit. I would have been, who are you on the phone with? Who's calling you? Where are you at? Where are you going? And I did not want to be that girl because that's not who I am. And that's why I didn't stay.
Dun, 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 dun. Garcelle is a winner.
Well, you a winner, but some people stay because it might change their wallet. So they stay because they don't want their wallet.
That's my point.
That too.
That's my point.
That too.
I had a girl one time tell me when I was ending a relationship, she called me to check to see if I really was ending the relationship and checked me to go, you know you won't be in the green room with these particular celebrities anymore, right?
What?
And I said, what? If that is a reason for me to stay with a man, I don't need to be in nobody's green room ever again. But that, you guys gotta understand, that's some people's
think
mindset.
like that, though. People think like that.
I was like, people think like that. Ladies, I have to ask you, how many times have you seen a mom with only one child getting judged? I mean, you hear people say like, oh, that kid needs a sibling. They're gonna be spoiled. That baby's gonna be lonely. I mean, all the time women have to hear this. And I think it's really up to the woman if she wants to be one and done. I mean, like Janet Jackson, Tyra Banks, Katie Holmes, you know, all these women have decided to have only one child, whether it's, you know, they are so happy that they have a healthy child that that's enough for them, or they don't want to be stretched because when you have more than one kid, you got to keep up, or it's also expensive to have more than one kid. So what are your thoughts about the one and done? Would you,
I'm with you.
You know,
It's
would
their
you judge
choice.
somebody? I think so too.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So
It's
too.
just their choice. I don't understand why we feel the need to make someone feel bad because, and let's be honest, especially for me on my baby journey, what if that woman's only choice is to have one baby? What if that one baby was all she could have? We have to be really careful and really sensitive in why people are making these sorts of decisions. So I haven't really heard much of this. Where is this happening? Where are they rolling around people asking them why they only got one baby?
Listen, the minute you get married, people say to you, when are you having a baby? When are you having a baby?
That's true, Garcelle. I've been through that for sure.
I feel like, I mean, Garcelle, you tell us this, but in the world of motherhood, I feel like the world of motherhood has more criticism than any other group.
Oh my God, you can't.
Judgment, and
Garcelle, I want to know for you, as a mother, when you had twins, was that intentional? Did you want more than one child, or is just that how it played out? I'm so curious.
Well, yeah, when I had my first son, Oliver, I was so happy that he was healthy and a happy kid that I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to tempt it, right? But then I met my now ex-husband. I met Mike and I fell in love and I wanted to have kids with him. And we went through infertility for 5 years, up and down. You're pregnant, you're not pregnant, you miscarriages. We went through so much, and we finally did infertility one time and we got pregnant, and then 7 weeks later, we had to terminate it, which is the last thing you want to do when you're trying to get pregnant, is to terminate a pregnancy. But we did that, and then we said we're going to do it one more time, and they implanted 4 embryos and 2 took. And here we have Jackson Jade.
Oh.
So it was a long journey, a long journey.
But some people, older people that have children, they may want to think about the fact that if they are older and they only have one child, they may need to make plans, and maybe need to have another child just so that, if something should happen to them, that they have that. A lot of people think like that. But to answer your question, Munchkin, people just nosy. Yeah. That's it. I keep asking you every day.
That's it.
Okay?
That's true.
We just nosy. That's all. Especially people that don't have kids. People that don't have kids, we always nosy because we want to live through you.
Even us having an opinion on somebody cheating and staying or not, ultimately it's their decision in their life, whether or not we understand it. Everybody has the right to make decisions in their life, and that's for them to live.